What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BeamNX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have some book reveals for D&D. We have the new Forgotten Realms, Heroes of Faerun, and Adventures in Faerun. So both are about the Forgotten Realms. Both are like, one's a Dungeon Master expansion, the other's a player expansion, as you can see right here, Dungeon Master player. They're really nice. These are alt-art cover books. We'll take a look at each book and we'll show you the different covers here. I'll give you guys a look right here. So yeah, Forgotten Realms, Adventures. You can see the Xanthars right there, looking hungry. And then you have this one here, Heroes of Faerun. Both really nice covers, so we're going to get into it. We're going to show you some of the pictures in the book, read a little bit about what it's about. Hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. All right, well, getting right into it. Of course, we love these D&D book reveals. They're really fun. This one was a little bit late. My store is now officially set up and able to get product now. The new store in our town, so they are starting to get this stuff in. So it took a little bit. The orders were delayed because when we ordered these, they were not on pre-order. So they took a little while to get here, and then I was sick, and it took me a while to get around to this video. But here we are, and we'll probably have another one real soon because we are getting the other D&D book that was supposed to come out in like September, August. That is going to be released in December, early December. So we'll have another one coming up here. But let's get into it. Let's look at we'll start with the Forgotten Realms Heroes. As you can see here is kind of map, Baldur's Gate, Sword Coast, all the Waterdeep, all the cool stuff, which is always nice. Neverwinter from the movie Icewind Dale. So it shows like it's the map and the region. On the first one, of course, you get to see this is the original cover, and then of course the alt-art cover, which is what I got because I like the alt-art cover. Again, as I always stated, I would always test your book. Make sure the spine is in good shape here, guys. You can kind of see if the spine is in good shape, it'll open nicely. Otherwise, it'll rip away because you do want to get a replacement if that's the case, if the book's defective. So I always recommend checking that every single time. And then I'll look into this here. So, very good visuals. Welcome to Faerun. The world of Faerun is filled with countless heroes who have undertaken amazing adventures. Drist Do Udrin, his wife Cadi Bree, and their daughter Brianelle. Yeah, the rest of the Seven Sisters, blah, 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 and many more. Now the world has new heroes, the ones you and your fellow players create. Heroes in Faerun come from all species, all character classes, and all walks of life. But they have one thing in common, their epic nature. Heroes of Faerun, heroes in the Forgotten Realms are larger than life. Forgotten Realms, Heroes of Faerun gives you everything you need to create adventures that fit right into the realms, including new and revised subclasses and dozens of new feats and spells. Like the heroes who populate Faerun, magic in the realms is epic. This book introduces the Faerunian technique of circle magic, a way for spellcasters to work together to make their spells more flexible and powerful. Heroes seldom work alone. This book details 8 famous factions, each of which has a reach that extends across all of Faerun. Some of these factions, like the Harpers or the Lord's Alliance, are honorable and just, helping the needy and protecting the innocent. Others, like the greedy Zentarum or the powerful, hungry Red Wizards, oppress their victims and focusing on amassing power. Your character can join any of these factions, earning rewards for your loyal service. Or your character might oppose a faction and brave its ire. Welcome to the Forgotten Realms, a world of epic characters and adventures. So, so you got, character options, guide to the realms. so many things that you can do in each chapter. More magic, you know, the gods of Faerun. And this kind of just gives you a breakdown of everything you can do, right? Giving you information about, you know, what you're going to be doing. And so this is the player's expansion to help them navigate this, right? And of course, as always, the artwork is really amazing. You can see right here. Very well done. Yeah, and there's just so much cool stuff. And of course, you get a map too, which is always nice. You get the map of that you can leave or take out. But yeah, that is this book here, and so we'll get into the other. We'll take a look at the other one. So we have basically what it's essentially is the Dungeon Masters expansion for this Forgotten Realms. It's basically the same thing in green. And of course, as always, we're going to look at the alt art cover versus the regular cover. If we were to have bought the regular cover, we'll check the spine. Looking good. And then just take a look at... okay, so... this book includes a complete starting adventure that will bring your party from level 1 to level 3. So you do have a starting adventure before you get into other things that you can do with this. More Forgotten Realms. There's so much more to Faerun that can be covered in one book. You can explore the realms in novels, movies, video games, and more, including the following: Baldur's Gate, the movie Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, and the Legend of Drizzt novels by R.A. Salvador. So this allows you to kind of create some quests using some of your favorite properties that are not like D&D story based. They were like other media, and now you can kind of bring that into this. So you can see like right here, you got the different chapters here, running the realms, the Daylands, Icewind Dale, Kalimshan, the Moonshae Isles, Baldur's Gate, the Lost Library of Lethchentos, and other stuff like that. You get magic items and bestiary. So there's a lot of resources in this book. Other resources. No book could hope to include every detail of the Forgotten Realms, a setting many decades in the making. Forgotten Realms Adventures in Faerun is only part of Faerun's grand story. The most important companion to this book is Forgotten Realms Heroes of Faerun. There you'll find a gazetteer describing all of Faerun, as well as details on Faerun's many deities, most important factions, and incredible magic. That book is also filled with character creation advice and rule options, including new subclasses, feats, and spells. 3 digital projects have been designed to supplement this book and your games in the realms. You can find the titles on dndbeyond.com. And then the other resources, Astarion's Book of Hungers, Lorwyn's First Light, and Netherill's Fall. Many books in this Dungeons and Dragons line detail the location. Many books in the Dungeons and Dragons line detail locations in the Forgotten Realms or provide adventures there, including the following. So you can use, those as potential additions to make your adventures even better. So Baldur's Gate, Candlekeep Mysteries, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Out of the Abyss, Fendelver and Below, Storm King Thunder, Tomb of Annihilation, Waterdeep, Dragon Heist. I don't believe I have all of those. I have some of them. And then, of course, Running the Realms, creating an epic fantasy. This is a pretty cool art. And then down below, it's I'm the one who rules the world, don't you know? One little piece at a time. Jarl Axel. So, again, you're looking, this is basically the D&D's book to running the campaigns. and having, you know, all the different things. And of course, you're going to have your bestiary at the end, so you can, you know what the monsters are like. Maps and other things, just tons of information. See if we can't find some of the bestiary. There we go. Baldur's Gate monsters, all the different regions. So yeah, Beast of Malar. I love having the pictures too. That's always cool. Dead 3 Skyon. And the Drow Priestess. Drow Magic Mage. So lots of cool additions to the book. And I mean, like I said, the pictures are always super cool. Nimble Right Hulk and Steed. It looks like almost like a robot. So yeah, this is lots of Kara's Chembril, which is, so it's got a history and everything. Assassin heir to the sinister legacy. To a sinister legacy. So it's even got a character description for your NPCs. Lots of cool information. These books look really cool, and they're amazing. You know, they are very nice. They go well together, and you can use a lot of your older books in addition to this to just make your campaigns even better. New player stuff, new Dungeon Master stuff is always really cool. Tell me what you guys think about all this. Are you guys excited that they did something like this where they kind of had both come out at the same time, so you could, you know, you didn't have to wait for one or the other, kind of like you had to wait for the new D&D Player's Handbook and then wait for the Dungeon Master Guide and then wait for the Monster Manual? I think this is a really smart idea, and they're really great books, and I'm glad I was able to add them to my collection. And we're going to be doing this again in a little while with the last book of the year for D&D. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Are you excited for the last book? Are you excited for these? And are you going to pick them up yourselves? Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.